Hi, I'm Jelena,
And I'm David.
and welcome to our YouTube channel.
Today we're going to do a 10-minute easy hip and lower back flow. And so this is very accessible, better for you to have a yoga mat. We're going to do it mostly seated, just moving around a little bit. So clear some space, move the ashtray and the cocktail out of the way, and we'll get started. Okay, we'll start with a chant of Om. Inhale a deep breath in. Okay, and coming to a cross-legged sitting position, whatever is comfortable for you. So if you can, you'll bring your feet back towards your hips if you need to. Just keep them a little bit extended in front. And then if you can, the hands are on the knees, but if you need to, the hands can be behind you. And just focus on lifting your chest, dropping your chin slightly, and take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes, inhale through your nose. And exhale. And again, inhale, just letting go, let the weight of the legs release. Exhale. One more time, a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Okay, so we're going to bring the feet together in front. And you can start with a wide diamond and eventually start to draw the feet back towards the hips into a bound angle position, Baddha Konasana. And then sit up nice and tall, lift your chest again, and just try to let the weight of your legs drop to the outside. Breathe here. Softening your jaw. You'll notice the tension in your hips creeps into the jaw sometimes. And you can go the opposite way. If you relax your jaw, you can relax your hips. Just be aware of the expression on your face. Letting your shoulders drop. Easy breathing. Good. And now we're going to start to lean the body forward. And you could hold your feet like Jelena is doing, or if your feet are further in front, you could bring your hands to the floor. That's it, coming down to a comfortable position. Don't worry if the knees are off the floor. And then just relaxing your neck. You can let your back round a little bit. Take a few breaths here. Breathing into any tension in your lower back, in your hips. Just trying again to relax. Pay attention to your jaw. Let the biting surface of the teeth come apart. Now is a good time to see if you need a pedicure. But try not to let it tense you up. Okay, good. And then slowly come all the way back up to center. And then bring your left hand to the outside of your left leg, in line with your hip. And bring your right hand onto your right knee or your right thigh. And we're going to gently press down through the right hand and turn our chest towards the left knee. And you can turn your chin towards your left shoulder, breathing here. Keep trying to relax the inner right hip. See if you can pull in a little bit through your lower belly. And then push into your hands. Lift your chest up a little higher to deepen that stretch. One more time. Inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale. Let's go the other way. So bring your right hand in line with the right hip. Left hand on the left knee or the thigh. Turn your chest towards your right knee. And then gently pressing down through both hands, lift the chest up. Try to soften the inner left hip. See if you can send your breath there. When you inhale, inhaling into your inner left hip. When you exhale, see what you can let go of there. Again, nice deep breath in. Press through the hands, lift your chest up. And exhale. Good. And come back into center. And now we're going to stretch the left leg straight out in front. Keep your right knee bent. And bring your right foot onto the top of your left leg. Okay? And now bending your left leg, bring your left foot back towards your hips and keep your hands behind you for support. Your lower back will round. That's totally fine. Pushing into the hands, start trying to lift your chest towards your calf. And depending on your mobility here, how easy this is, you can walk the hands in and eventually even get the chest right against the leg. That's pretty deep though, so it's really totally fine to be back. Just feel the tension in the hip. Feeling the tension in the hip is addressing the tension. So you're breathing into it. Again, see what you can let go of while you hold the pose. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Good. And then we're going to stretch the left leg out. Slide the left foot down, stretch the right leg out, and then bend the left knee and bring the left ankle above. Same thing, hands behind you, bending your right leg now, and make sure that that left foot stays slightly flexed, and the shin or the ankle is just above and outside the right knee. Let your lower back round a little bit, so it's like you're rolling onto the back of your hips towards your lower back, and then push into the hands, chest up, breathing here. And if it's comfortable, you can start to walk the hands in or pull that foot further closer into the hip. Eventually, you're going to get your chest more towards your calf, breathing here. Good. And stretch your right leg out. Flex your feet. Put your hands on your shins. Lift your chest up. And then start to slide your hands forward along your shins. Pushing down. If it's easy for you, you can catch your toes or the outsides of the feet. Just try not to round your upper back too much. Keep your chest open. Think about bringing your collarbones towards your toes. Breathing here. One more breath in. And exhale as deep as you can go. And release, slowly come back up. Okay, bend both your legs and put your hands behind you. So your hands are wider than your shoulders. When you lean back, your shoulders are more or less over your wrists. Wrists are just a little bit outside the shoulders. Push into the hands, push into the feet. Tuck your tailbone. So it's like you're pulling your tailbone towards your toes. And then push into the feet and try to lift your hips up. Lift up, just do your best. Keep rolling your shoulders forward. You don't have to go very high. Just feel the work. Keep squeezing your bum. And then slowly come back down. Good. Lift your chest, arch your back for a second. Go the other way. Lift your chin. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Okay, and then looking forward again, pressing through the heels. Tuck your tailbone. Pull your hips forward towards your feet. Press through the legs. Lift your hips up. Roll your shoulders towards your knees. Lift to your chest. And slowly come back down. Good. Okay. Then we're going to go into a lunge position here. Easy lunge. So come onto your knees. And let's have the right leg forward and the left knee back. Just start here. This is fine. And then put your hands onto your right knee, bending that right knee. Now, tuck your tailbone again and try to bring your left hip forward. So bringing the left hip bone towards the right foot. And you start to feel a little bit of stretch. In yoga, we call it opening. A little bit of intentional suffering. Breathing into that. If that's okay, if that's comfortable, you can creep your right foot further forward and just deepen the lunge. Keep pushing into your hands. Feel like you're pushing your ribs away from your knee. So you're pushing through your arms to press your whole torso, your chest back away from the right knee, and at the same time, bend your right knee forward. Feel the resistance and the stretch there. And then release, good. And now just bring your hands down to the inside of your right foot. And then bending your right knee again, just letting the right knee come forward over the toes. Good. If that's okay, pushing into your right hand, stretch your left arm up towards the ceiling. That's it. Just breathe here. Try to squeeze your right knee into your right shoulder. That's it. Open the chest towards the ceiling. And release. Good. And then keep your hands down. Bring your right knee back and bring your left foot forward. And we'll go back to our lunge position. So hands on your left knee. Straighten your arms. Press your chest away from your knee. Use your arms. And then bend the left knee. Tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your bum. And you should feel stretch in the front of the right hip, right thigh. Breathing into that. If that's easy, you could creep the left foot a little further forward to deepen the lunge. Just keep it comfortable, though. Don't go further than you need to. Trying to relax your hips into opening. Another deep breath in. And exhale. A little deeper. Good. Okay, and then you're going to bring your hands down to the inside here. Good. Bending a little bit forward with that left knee. Good. And then push into your left hand. Keep the left knee and the left shoulder together, stretching your right arm up, opening up your chest. Just do what you can. Maybe you can only get the arm parallel to the floor. That's fine. Just challenging some of the tightness, twisting the thoracic spine. Push your left knee into your left shoulder. Press your shoulder into your knee. Open the chest. And then come back down. Good. And then bring both your knees back and open your knees up so they're a little wider than your hips. And then press your bum back towards your heels and let your head drop down towards the floor. Take a few breaths here. Just relaxing the hips, let them be heavy. Breathing into your lower back. And then slowly coming back up. Good. 10 minutes is all it takes. Good?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Hopefully you feel better now too. Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you think. And we'll see you next time. We'll finish with a chant of Om. Om.